Hallelujah. Mishley 1. Proverbs. The Proverbs of Shlomo, son of Dawid, sovereign of Israel, for knowing wisdom and discipline, for understanding the word of understanding, for receiving discipline of wisdom, righteousness, right rule, and straightness, for giving insight to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the young. The wise one hears and increases learning, and the understanding one gets wise counsel. For understanding a proverb and a figure, the word of the wise and their riddles, the reverence of Yahuwah is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. My son, heed the discipline of your father, and do not forsake the Torah of your mother, for they are wealth and esteem on your head, and necklace on your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not give in. If they say, "Come with us, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive like the grave, and entirely like those going down to the pit. Let us find all precious goods. Let us fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, you do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they hurry to shed blood. For in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, but they lie in wait for their own blood. They ambush their own lives. Such are the ways of anyone greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the broad place. At the head of the noisy street she cries out. At the openings of the gates, in the city she speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, would you love simplicity? And shall scoffers delight in their scoffing, and fools hate knowledge? Turn at my reproof. See, I pour out my spirit on you. I make my words known to you. Because I called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no one inclined. And you spurned all my counsel, and would not yield to my reproof. Let me also laugh at your calamity, mock When your dread comes, when your dread comes, like a storm, and your calamity comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, let them call on me, but I answer not. Let them seek me, but not find me, because they have hated knowledge and did not choose the reverence of Yahuwah. They did not accept my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore, let them eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own counsels. For the turning away of the simple slays them, and the complacency of fools destroys them. But whoever listens to me dwells safely and is at ease from the dread of evil. Mishley 2. My son, if you accept my words and treasure up my commands with you, so that you make your ear to attend to my wisdom, incline your heart to understanding. For if you cry for discernment, lift up your voice for understanding. If you seek her as silver and search for her as hidden treasures, then you would understand the reverence of Yahuwah and find knowledge of Elohim. For Yahuwah gives wisdom, out of his mouth knowledge and understanding. And he treasures up stability for the straight, a shield to those walking blamelessly, to watch over the paths of the righteous, right ruling, and the way of his kind ones he guards Shemar. When you would understand righteousness and right ruling and straightness, every good path for wisdom would enter your heart, and knowledge be pleasant to your being. Discretion would guard you. Understanding would watch over you, to deliver you from the evil way, from the man who speaks perversely, to those who leave the paths of straightness, to walk in the way of darkness, who rejoice to do evil. They delight in the perversities of evil, whose paths are crooked, and they are perverted in their ways, to deliver you from the strange woman, from the foreigner who flatters with her words, who forsakes the companion of her youth, and has forgotten the covenant of her Elohim. For her house has sunk down to death, and her paths to the dead. None going in her return, nor do they reach the paths of life. So walk in the way of goodness and guard the paths of righteousness. For the straight shall dwell in the earth, and the perfect be left in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the treacherous one plucked out of it.